Good morning, children. Today we will do the last exercises on adverbs. Before we start the exercise, let us revise what all we learnt in adverbs. Now, we all know adverbs are words that add meaning to verbs, adjectives, or other adverbs in a sentence. Types of adverbs. There are 3 types that we are going to learn in this chapter. First one is adverb of manner, which tells us how an action is done. Then we have adverb of time, which tells us where an action is done. And we have adverb of place, which tells us where an action is done. Adverb of manner tells us how an action is done. Let's see examples. We often add ly to adjectives to change them into adverbs of manner. For example, the bird is singing sweetly. Now here, sweet is adjective. You add ly to it to make it sweetly, and it becomes an adverb. My sister dances gracefully. Again, graceful is adjective. You add ly to it to make it adjective, gracefully. More examples of adjectives when we change it to adverbs are slow, slowly, careful, carefully, heavy, heavily, angry, angrily. Children, during class I even told you that any adjective which ends with y, for example heavy, in that case when you change it into adverb, you drop y and you add I and then ly. Like heavy, heavy. So you drop y and add I and ly. heavily. Heavily. We have adverb of time, which tells us when actions are done. That means it tells us the moment when the action is done. For example, Hari will finish the painting tomorrow. So you ask the question, when will Hari finish the painting? Tomorrow. Answer is tomorrow. Second example, I brush my teeth daily. When do you brush your teeth? Answer is daily. So whenever there is a sentence, you ask the question when, and if you get the answer, that is adverb of time. More adverbs of time are today, never, yesterday, tomorrow, soon, later, early, often, daily, always, again. The third type of adverb is adverb of place, which tells us where the actions are done. Let's see the example. Come here, Sahil said to his dog. Where did Sahil call the dog? Here. Answer is here, right? So it answered the question where. Look at the second example. Raman kept standing outside until he saw us. Where did Raman keep standing? Answer is outside. So children, all the sentences which gives answer to the question where are adverb of place. More adverb of place are outside, everywhere, upstairs, inside, up, down, here, above, away. Children, exercise C was your homework. Okay. So, if you have done your homework, check the answers, and if you have not done, please see the exercise and complete your work. What we have to do here, let's read. In the sentences given below, underline the adverbs of place. Now you already know what are adverb of place, which tells us answer to the question where. So number 1, let's read. My school is 2 kilometers away from my house. Where is the school? 2 kilometers away. So away is adverb of place. Let's underline it. Number 2, Harish looked everywhere for his lost pen. Where did Harish look? Everywhere. So let us underline everywhere. Number 3, they went upstairs to look for their friends. Where did they go? Upstairs. Okay. It is giving us the answer to the question where. Number 4, the mountaineers looked up at the snow-covered peaks. Where did the mountaineers look? Up at. Okay. So they looked up. So up is adverb of place. Now you all know who are mountaineers? People who climb the mountain. Next, number 5. Karan looked down from the terrace and felt dizzy. You all know what is dizzy? Okay, if you don't know, children, when you lose your balance or you feel unstable, we also say in Hindi, chakkar aana, right? So, Karan looked where? Down. So, down is adverbs of place. Let us see the next exercise on the same page. Circle the adverbs that describe the underlined verbs in each sentence. Children, this exercise was also your homework for today. So, let's see the answers. Number 1, the singer did not sing well. Now, where is the adverb here? The adverb is well, and it gives the answer to the question, how did the singer sing? Not well. So, it is adverb of manner. Number 2, Sanjana always studies in the afternoon. When does Sanjana study? Afternoon. So, afternoon is adverb of time. Number 3, the stranger knocked softly. Here, how does the stranger knock? Softly. So, softly is adverb. Number 4, the team will play the match tomorrow. When will the team play? Tomorrow. Again, it answers as to the question when. Number 5, the truck driver drove rashly. How did the truck driver drove? Rashly, adverb of manner. Number 6, Lata sings melodiously. Again, how does Lata sing? Melodiously, adverb of manner. Number 7, Manan ran downstairs to meet his uncle. Where did Manan run? Downstairs. So it is adverb of place. Number 8, Sana's aunt went away after the holidays. Where did Sana's aunt go? Away. So again adverb of place. Exercise E, again on the same page. This we did in the class. All those who were absent or have not done, see the video and do the exercise. Now you all know, children, there are three types of adverbs. Adverb of manner, adverb of place and adverb of time. Adverb of manner tells us how an action is done. Adverb of time tells us when an action is done. And adverb of place tells us where an action was done. So here what you have to do, underline the adverbs in the following sentences. Write which kind of adverbs they are. So you have to read the sentence, find out the adverb and underline it. And can you see the blank space next to the sentences? You have to write what kind of adverbs they are, whether they are adverb of manner, adverb of time or adverb of place. Number 1, he picked up the little boy gently. How did he pick up the little boy? Gently. So let's underline gently, and it is adverb of manner because it gives us answer to the question how. So in the blank, write down adverb of manner. Number 2, handle the tray carefully. How to handle the tray? Carefully. Again, it answers the question how. So it is adverb of manner. Number 3, I will leave tomorrow. When will you leave? Answer is tomorrow. So it gives us the answer to the question when. It is adverb of time and tomorrow you have to underline. Number 4, Rahul ran outside as soon as bell rang. What question does it answer? Where did Rahul run? Rahul ran outside. So outside is adverb of place. Number 5, Kanta went upstairs to dry the clothes. Where did Kanta go? Upstairs. So upstairs is adverb of place. Number 6, it is cold today. When is it cold? Today. So today tells us adverb of time. Now we all go to page number 90, worksheet 13. This exercise also we did in class. Let us check the answers, and all those who missed their class, please complete the exercise seeing the video. List the adverbs under the correct category. Now children, can you see this box? Here different adverbs are given. And can you see these columns? Adverb of manner, adverb of time and adverb of place. So here in this box there are different adverbs. Adverb of manner, adverb of time and adverb of place. You have to identify them and put them in the right column. Okay, so let's start. Number 1, dangerously. Dangerously is adverb of manner. By now you all know, children, all the words which end with ly are adverb of manner, right? So let's write dangerously in column of adverb of manner. Next, soon. Soon is adverb of time. Next, there It tells us about place. So adverb of place. Underground. It also tells us about place. It gives us answer to the question where. So write in column adverbs of place. Rudely. Rudely is again adverb of manner. It ends with ly. Next, out. Out is adverb of place. Tomorrow, adverb of time. Bravely, adverb of manner. Anywhere, adverb of place. Forever. Forever tells us about time. Happily, adverb of manner. Away. Away tells us about place. Okay. Now exercise B also will be your homework. Please see the answers after doing the exercise. First try to do yourself, then see the video and check the answers. Choose the correct adverbs from brackets and fill in the blanks to complete the passage. Now, can you see this passage here? It is not complete. You have to complete it by choosing the correct adverb given in brackets. So let's read and do it. You all need to read along with me. Okay? So let's start and read together. Please don't talk. Dash. Softly or loudly? What will come here, children? Okay, we will read further, then we will know what will come here. Please don't talk. Dash, the teacher said to her students. Loudly, right? Children have a habit of talking, and that also, as they talk, they increase the volume. So teacher has to keep saying, don't talk loudly, right? So write loudly. Vineet Dash jumped out of his seat and said, "Ma'am." Now Vineet, often or suddenly? Often means very frequently. No, it will not come, right? So Vineet suddenly jumped. That sounds correct, isn't it? Okay, so let's write Vineet suddenly jumped out of his seat and said, "Ma'am, Nihar hit me." Hit me tomorrow or yesterday? Now children, tomorrow means the action which is still not done. So it can't be tomorrow, right? So yesterday. Come on, write yesterday. Nihar walked to his teacher and said. Now Nihar was blamed by Vineet that he hit Vineet. So Nihar has to go to the teacher and explain what happened, right? So Nihar walked to his teacher and said, tearfully or carefully. Now Nihar, when he was blamed, he got scared. Okay. So there was tear in his eyes. So he went to this teacher and said tearfully, "Ma'am, I was going dash when Vineet stopped me." Can it be daily? No. Downstairs. Okay. Ma'am, I was going downstairs when Vineet stopped me. When I tried to move him dash, I hit him by mistake. Now Vineet tried, when Nihar tried to move him aside. Okay. I hit him by mistake. It won't happen. Do we say often or again? Often means again and again. And again means only one time, right? So he will not hit him again. The teacher looked at him. Is it sadly or sternly? It can't be sadly, right? Because by mistake also Nihar did a mistake. So, teacher looked at him sternly. Now, sternly means when you look at someone seriously, or you can say when you are strict with someone. Okay? Fine. I am letting you go. Now. So, which adverb will come? Now. If you do this again, you will be sent dash the classroom. They are already inside the classroom. So, where will the teacher send Nihar next time? Outside. So, let's write outside. Nihar walked dash to his seat. He went to the teacher. So, he is walking back to his seat. So, adverb back will come here. To his seat, harshly or quietly? It will be quietly. Okay. Harshly means something which is rough, roughly. So that doesn't suit here, right? So he was at mistake. So he quietly went back to his place. So children, we come to the end of this lesson, adverbs. In the next class, we will start the new chapter. Children, see to it that you see all the videos that I post on Saturday and you complete all the exercises that we do in class or that I have done in my videos. And if you have any doubt, you can ask me during interactive classes. Okay? So thank you. Have a good day. Bye-bye.